I messed up in my again by showing my drive again, which shows a name I cannot show because I'm not allowed to do that. I don't think at least. So I'm cutting it out because that's stupid. Even though I don't care about the format, I do care about leaking personal data for no reason. But I was trying to figure out this one, trying to get this thing out of here because well because it's like things I used in the past. I don't remember in my head, but I know that's what the teacher uses to take information out. So he that was easy, and plus, this gives me a cheat sheet on how to do this. So MLA has it like this weird shenanigans, but I also want to keep the lettering right. So we're gonna do 12 here, and we're gonna do 12 here, and then we're gonna do Times New Roman because that's the only thing I take. I'm joking. Um, I love other things too, but I'm lazy, and I don't care about the A B C D E F G because I know for a fact this is not gonna go anywhere in reality. So um, expect the worst work citation ever because that's what I'm making. Government institution. And I'm only writing this because I know this is where the teacher actually takes their stuff from. So, all right, this is 16th edition apparently. That the teacher takes that stuff from. And publisher, I don't care too much. Where is it? Send. What the hell is that? I don't know. I've never seen that before. Um, when was this made? I don't know. I never. As you can see, I never once opened this book after I got it. And the only reason I'm not turning it is because I know I have to do. I knew I have to put this in later on, so better now than sorry. Oh shit! I don't even know what they. When was this made? What the? Is it like 2017? Wow, this book is old as hell. Because because politics are very fast. You should always change a book. That's my opinion, although. But at the same time, politics is very slow, man. Don't mention that to anyone. Uh, and then the date open, right? I'll be real honest right now. Date open. Need to change every time, so I really just leave it out. Oh, until the last moment because they're pain in the ass to deal with. So that's done. Alright, next one. Ray Miller, what? Did I get everything correct? I can always check the date out later. So Miller D. Um, oh, by the way, trick here. Your first name should be the first one that you see in your book. Since I see two authors for this one, only two authors. That's so strange. Oh no, here it is. Senator production team management, Senator manager developer. So many people. Uh, I'm looking at this because if there's more than one person that's the author, then I don't have to write all of them, and it's a cheat sheet trick that I always use. But it looks like that there's a main two authors for this, which sucks. Which means I have to actually be correct and do the thing. Wait, a minute. Wait a minute. What? G. Tyler Miller. Scott E. Stuman. I'm allowed to do this uh, because it's already public knowledge. By told no by G. Tyler Miller. Oh, it's a PDF version of it. That's funny. What? I don't get it. I don't know how I'm gonna write that in here. I need to pause it to go to the restroom. Okay, so next one is G. Tyler, apparently. Tyler, and then it would be Miller. So I don't know. I don't know what the middle name is, but I'm thinking G is the first name, Tyler is the middle name, and I don't know. I'm searching this up and I don't get his name at all. I mean, let me search this guy up. Yeah. So, um, you know, I'll tell you honestly right now. What um a citation is used for is basically just to keep track that you gave credit to people that gave you just give credit. So it generally doesn't have to be correct as long as you give all the information possible that you need. Um, yeah, that's actually true. If you didn't know, um, that's why there's many versions of it. Um, ETAL maybe. I think it's just and right and spoo spoo spool man. I think I did this wrong. Let me just e dot. If there is more than one author, how do you cite MLA? Um, okay, here it is. So books with more than one author. Um, yeah, and do you do the last and first name is the question? I have no idea. Okay, no comma, that's for sure. Oh, so first, so I was kind of right, but apparently for regular, you just do first and last name like this, which is incredibly dumb, but I get it. It's just to keep formal. After all, that's what you do. So, and then I'll say living in the environment because that's the book the teacher uses. I never actually touched this book, so I don't know anything about it. But it's the 18th edition. Literally, I never touched this book in my entire high school life. So, thank you, book. But when was this made? I if I get the date wrong, it's fine. As long as you get the name right, you can, as long as you can understand where it's come from, it should be fine. Uh, okay, I don't know. Uh, so originally published in 1979. So why is 1979 important? Not really important actually. Just put in there, and then we can just write book, and then we can just put the date later on. Because I never opened it. Teacher opened it definitely. I still need the citation format. That's also gonna get down over here, and later on. For later on, we'll do that later. Because Purdue helped me. I don't want to figure out another way, and that's gonna be a painful ass. Um, I think this is wrong. Government institution. Let's figure out when was made. Um, let's just do this then. Uh, when Actually, just if I press this, it should tell me the year 1980. Oh, copyright's gonna be ending soon for these. No wonder the school is hurrying to find a new book to replace it, just so that there's no, because if there's multiple authors, it only lasted 70 years. Um, it's very hard for single authors to be relevant. Uh, so the next book over here is a macro book. Well, this one's one. Um, wait, that's strange. I would assume that. Um, wait, living in the. I think it's by the other guy, if I'm not correct. Isn't it by Miller Spool? I remember this being Miller and Spool. Miller and Spoolman. Oh, apparently that's the first author. Oh no. There's always gonna be co-authors usually for these people. So let me just say, like this one, there's also co-authors. Oh my god. I never really read this book, but it says there's two authors here, which I just cannot believe. There should be more than two authors, but um, the more, the more, who's the publisher? Right, fair enough. Ray Margaret and David Anderson. I'm glad that the book is still good, but um, I'm sad that because I know that if they say Krugman's macroeconomics, that means Krugman was somehow important. Why was he important? I don't know. Um, Other co-authors. Such a weird shenanigans bull crap there. But I'm just glad there's more than one author because it's usually better with more authors. And this was a different brand. But BFW publisher. Benford. Benford. Also, that would mean that the company also has the right to dispute this. And let me see, where's the and? To publish some of these books because without that they couldn't actually uh, high school publishers. Did they actually say publishers? Okay, weirdos. Um, and I could just write book, and that's how you cite things. This is purposely like that because that's what they write here. Uh, because I'm gonna return this book, that's never gonna change. Because unless I get different proof that that's not how you write it. You know what? I'll write and because I like that better. Uh, okay, this has a lot of writers, authors, whatever shenanigans you want to put on here. I'm doing MLA, but so this is going to be MLA, right? Later on over here, we'll do when I have time. Later on, I won't do all of that at the same time. If we do works cited again, we will do it two times, and it's fine because as long as one of them is correct, it's fine. We'll do both of them to show that I know what I'm doing. To show not that I did both of them just to screw myself over. You probably will screw myself over. The reason I'm doing it that way is to show other people how I do it, how it's supposed to be done, one way or another. So it will be done both ways. Don't worry about it. I don't know APA, so I did it only once. Therefore, I had to learn all that again. I will learn it again, and then I'll tell you how that works out. Um, I'm looking for the author because again, this is from the teacher. The teacher uses this, not me. I never opened this book in forever, so I don't know where anything is. Seriously, this is like, what the fuck? The teacher wrote this, and I'm not really. Here it is. Okay, it's like the first page. Um, Starness, comma. Oh, this has a lot of people, which I'm really happy about because that means in 40 years, 70 years, this book will be off copyright. I love when things are off copyright. They're way more fun to talk about. When made. Oh, fuck me. They don't give you the publishing date. When published. Okay, that should help. Huh. I'm angry right now. Maybe it's because of this. Oh, I didn't write published. Um. What? Um. Does it show when I go to images? No, it does not. Um. Oh my god, it doesn't really show when it's published, does it? Um. Oh, fuck me. Alright. Oh, 2004. This is what it should show. Excuse me. But that's the wrong author. Oh, here it is. Yep, it's Margaret. No, this is what I'm looking for. It usually has the publishing date here. Publisher, bestseller. Ah, what? That is so wrong. 2010. This is like, okay. I'll look through the book. I found it. It's 1996. No, that's not 1996. You see, the publisher always should write in here about the book. They have to put in here somewhere in the book, usually. Not always. They sometimes forget that they'll do it, which means they can easily become claimed by public domain. Then it should be in public domain if it's not in here. 1991. Yeah. Fuck. I don't know these books. I wish the teacher. I wish I used this book for when the teacher talked about it nonstop. The teacher talked about this forever. Shit, I guess. I'm gonna guess it's 2010 then. It's not 2004, obviously. That's the Quagmans. Wait, Quagmans. Hmm. I'm gonna guess it's what is it? Oh, this was questions in my AP class. But I was trying to find this. The audacity of me. So let's see. I'm gonna say 2010, 12. Right. Um. And I forgot, if you have the chance, if you really want to be studious, you can find the place and location it was published. I don't do that often, but if you want to do that, you can. It's not bad to do. The place and publish goes next to the publisher, I believe. You can find that anywhere, like this one over here. You can find that this one is, if you want to do it, New York, Boston. I believe that's how you do it. Anyway, I never touched that book, as you can see, because I don't know anything about that book at all. And statistics is the same. Teacher kept on trying to force us to read. Yeah, I didn't read a single drop of this. Instead, I watched YouTube videos on this subject. Um, by that I mean like AP's intense review, which I could never finish because, and then I get a B on this class. um, who doesn't do that? Is a psychopath. But and then we can do. Oh, I was saying Bedford. The hell is that? And I realized, oh, that's a company. So they actually the same company, but They are. There's many ways to say it, and I'm pretty sure it's okay to do this. So, and showing different ways to actually write the same company. Company. Right. That's weird. I think there are different options, maybe, of the same book. Then I don't know. This guy also has two authors. How pleasant! By pleasant, I mean I want to kick these guys' ass because they're killing me right now. Oh, this one's not bad. Larry Sun, not one, comma, and Boost. Edward. You can go into detail what they write there. I don't care. This is not official, anyways, and they themselves have like probably in the end like 100 different sources they use. Otherwise, how the hell did they ever get this published? They don't. Fuck me, they don't. I'm laughing at myself. Maybe I don't need to do all this. But that's the information where my teacher got it from. So these questions are not linked to any of my questions I have, but that's where my teacher got all his information from. So I did that, and I am no longer illegally doing something, even though I'm not illegally doing something because all in my brain and never actually out loud. Yeah, I don't actually read anything. Doing this. Oh, it's a 10th edition apparently, and then it is what is it? Can Cage. And actually, I don't think they can actually cover. They have. I think they take it from College Board. Um, some of the questions. So I'm gonna have to do. I'm gonna write College Board somewhere. Because let's face it, if they're doing it and they're blatantly saying that, then I should be saying something about it, right? I don't know. I know I said I'm not gonna go like this, but as long as I don't click on anything that's not me related, it should be fine. Let's go by last opened by me, last modified by me. Wait. I wish I could type it on title and go there right now. But is it by last opened by me? I don't know. What date's today? It is May. And it's September. May 22. Okay, I don't know what the hell I'm doing here, so I'm just gonna delete that. I was gonna check if I was correct about something, but it turns out that's a bad idea because I don't know what the hell I'm doing with that shenanigans. I'll figure it out later. That's something. So I at least you learn how to do this. Like that's the whole point of this thing. And yeah, I'm too lazy to actually search up it from there. So publishing day, publishing. Oh, forget it. Was it Edwards? That's funny. And I forgot about that. I forgot about this too. And um, more flipping to books. That's all you freaking do for books to find those things. It has to be there, or they can't actually use this unless it's covered by stickers. Oh, first printed 2014. Really? Huh. Let's search online. It looks like it's 2014. Look, if the date is wrong, well, you guys can search that up later. Why I'm saying that is because it has to be accurate, but as long as you can get the detail right, you should be fine. That's what I learned from my teacher. Like as long as your information is good enough that they understand that that's you got help from that place, it's good enough. So I'll put, and that's why you can modify this. Uh, like I could say, these are the books because MLA is the format that the world chose for it. I don't know the laws of it, but yeah, it's a book that my teachers have used. Have used. Um, yeah, that doesn't count, but because as the teachers have used them, I'm putting it out there that yay, this is important. You know, but if the teachers haven't used it, I don't. Even if they didn't use it, I don't have to talk about this at all. Mm, I don't know where this calculus one came from. We have late as 94. Well, looks like I'm searching it up. Um, calculus, publisher. Oh, it worked out better. No, this is wrong. It's not 2016, man. Fuck no, that can't be it. It's at least 2006. Um, it's at least 2006, man. Published, yeah, year. Um, uh, that's not possible. Um, yeah, I don't know. I hear it in the. But I feel this is very bigly published. So for now, I'll go with 2006, the earliest date I can find. But you can verify that or de-verify that, and just tell me later on because I think it's wrong. Because that's too old. Too young. Alright. Now the other ones that will do it. There's a few other ones I can look at. I'm just not doing it. Uh oh, there's some books. God damn, I need to do that again. Yeah, the Dollhouse. Do I need that yet now? What year was it made? No, I'm not. I might go do that later on. I didn't do it yet. Then I'm not going to do this book because All White Reserve's like 1992. That's not good enough for me to use because it's a hassle to use books that are not what's the word not out of copyright because you have to get permissions from them. But if it's off copyright, I don't need to. Um, we need to also cite the Constitution because that goes into it. Cons. Um. Wait. How to sign the USA Constitution? It's EDUs. Should be safe. Okay. Yeah, MLA. Oh, so it's like you kind of oh fuck. Constitution. I'm just gonna write the Constitution on here and say, well, we you can find out later. I don't know. I'm gonna figure it out later. The founding fathers for now. I don't know. You can go blah 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 beyond that. I don't know. Yeah, that's like 5 second thought of how I would cite things. Uh, because you do need to cite it. You just are lazy to cite it. Um, yeah. Um, yeah. Yeah, I don't have any art teachers yet, so those are my artworks. So therefore, I don't need to cite my own name here, right? That'll be dumb. Which I've used. Um, this is how to cite MLA. Also, I'm pretty sure as long as you cite it one way, I don't have to cite it the other way. So if I cite it here in my thing, um, I'm citing it just to show how to do it. I don't. So do I need to do more than that? I don't think so. Yeah, good. I'll show you how to do MLA later. No, they said don't put their lectures down. Not lectures, but they don't put their names down. MLA lectures, and then the full pro research is how we go there. Alright. Ooh, time to fix some of these. Ooh. Did I just leave it like that? Yeah, I did. Huh. That's pretty sad if you ask me, but we'll get that done later. By later, it means 10 years later. There's also another set of books I need to cite, anyways. And those are more like I don't have to return them soon, so I can do it like 5 years later and I'll shit on their grave. Like I hate citing. I was citing because the freaking school's gonna take back my books soon. Fun, right? I'm gonna love college too, right? Oh, College Board. Fuck. Let's not forget College Board. And because I don't like College Board that much, it will be an MLA. College Board. You can figure that out later, brain. I'm too lazy for that. I know how to do it, although it's gonna take forever. Oh yeah, by the way, this is where I'm gonna make the hard questions from here. So yeah. So yeah. Alright. So next is volume. Do I want to do that one? Not really. We can skip that one. Making a question about that would be fucking stupid. It would be fucking hard. Yeah. I will eventually get to like citing all my prep books too. Because you know what, I'll tell you right now. Down over here, I only cite the books that the teacher have, but there's a separate book. So after all the lectures, because I'm not sure if I'm allowed to, and then this would be called the prep books. How to cite my prep book. And you might be saying, it's not allowed to have words next to these things. And I say, it's okay. You know why? Well, it's not legally law, right? If I'm not correct. Is it to have my citation on one page? Uh, oh my god, laws on citations. Actually, I think it's different. Yeah, you just have to reference it if I'm not correct. Um, Anti-Smuggling Act. Is it that? I remember from a teacher that's all you have to do. So, because the teacher said you don't even have to follow MLA or APA, and I'll get government things, but you don't have to do it. You just have to reference that you're actually doing a work cited, even if you are, you know, doing it like that. So I'm pretty sure I'm in the good. Because that's what I remember from the teacher. Um, yeah. So for me, because this is like a huge entire list of things, I'm not even doing research. I'm just doing problems here. Therefore, I don't really need to cite that much because I'm not doing anything new about it. I'm just making new stuff with the information I've been given by a teacher or my own life experience or just looking it up on the internet. Therefore, if I'm not correct, as long as you cite it like this, you should be good. The Constitution is because I have a Constitution pamphlet here. I think told you many times I have a Constitution pamphlet. Yeah, this thing. So therefore, the Constitution must be there. Uh, but you need the writer, which is Thomas Jefferson's the 12 founders. They all wrote it. Um, so I think it's Thomas Jefferson, right? College was weird because I don't use it at all, but technically that's a reference to AP test a lot, so you need to kind of do it. And there's the prep books, which is goddamn weird. There's Baron, there is, you know what I mean, right? I don't use them properly, so there's also 5 steps to a 5. So let's just do this. Um, I'll do one of them to show you AP, and then they do this thing, macroeconomics, and what you have to do, because the same thing as any other book, it's not anything fancy. I didn't actually read this book properly. I didn't even do the practice properly. R dot. That's good enough, literally. And I guess actually 5 steps 2 of 5 is technically part of the book, so you do have to do that. Published by what program? Mick Hill. So we Mick Hill or Mick Hill, Hill, and the year. So assuming that they change every year, there's a different title for it, right? No, it's not considered an edition, I don't think, because they don't have to. But they resell the same book all the time, which tells me that this is, if I'm not correct, going to be considered new but old. So it would be referencing the old content, which would make this a new thing, um, but still old. So it is so weird. And this is trademark, by the way. So you can't actually steal anything from trademarks. Super weird. You have to defend every year, and I hate trademarks. They should be banned. Um, excuse me. Yeah, they had to do one fancy bullshit here. Uh, there's some fancy bullshit here with the AP exam, which I don't like. But basically, say it's like I don't know, year. I mean, five. It could be any year. Just 2021, I think, maybe. Ooh, maybe 1970. Ooh, I don't know. If I'm wrong, you can always change it. Um, and dot book. There, you have done one. Did I do it right? I'm sorry, I forgot the addition. No, there's no addition for this one. It's not addition for this one, and I'm right because there's no real addition for this one. Oh, right. Yeah, there's no addition. And why I'm okay with this is if you look over here, go to the English section. Uh, I did. I should do citations for this, but it's yeah, I should do citations for those. But if you look over here, I wrote an essay about hard darkness. I did a citation like this, and which is completely legal. You don't have to put it on the bottom. Um, yeah, I even put the where, and I put the hard darkness as flattened instead. Which now thinking about it, that's the right way to do it. Huh. Um, actually, either way works. I don't see the problem with doing either way. Your teacher might like one way more than the other. Therefore, do the teacher's way because the real world no one cares as long as you have done the actual shit. So another one could be this one. It would be and next one would be NP because this one is a staff. And dot A. And this one is staff because they say by the staff of Princeton Review and the Princeton Review, which is just a company, which means AP statistics. I actually didn't even look at this one. I didn't finish any of these, any of the prep here. So just little me saying this right now, I have done none, absolutely 0% of any of these tests in the Princeton book because they're shit. Um, but in some ways, um, I should not be saying that right now. They're good at other stuff. They're good at AP Gov. They're good, kind of good for environment. They're actually really good for environment. Um, English crap. Um, just, but I'll tell you right now, the best source is the teachers. This is why I'm not putting too much faith in this book because it's not really that good. None of the prep books are actually that good. Um, I'll tell you right now, they are not. They're good for only the test. I'll be honest with you. Oh, they lied. There's 4 tests inside, but there's 2 inside the textbook. That's funny. And I barely did any of them. Uh, that's funny. This is gonna be dated where they have to have a copyright list. This one I know they have it. Yeah, it's 2021 because they always change it. Um, one, oh, I forgot to say 2022. 2022. Why you need it in your text? The trick with this one is okay. Here's a little trick they use. Write it. Um, they may have used the same question with every year, making it so that the questions may not be protected uh, in a protected if that book has uh, been here for 70 years. But technically, each book is a different name, thereby making them not an edition. Question every year, making it so that the question may not be protected if that book has been here for 70 years, but technically each book is different. It's different name, therefore making it not an edition. And that's why it's a 2020 book. That's what they do with Princeton Review and all this. I'll tell you right now, review books are not that great. Just listen to the teacher. As long as you have a good, decent teacher. But I'll tell you one thing: my chemistry teacher, you need the prep book. Therefore, it's actually good enough to use. I can't deny that much. But yeah. I'll look at the books right now, and yeah. You also need to be careful about if something is in common public domain or not. So, public domain is good. Just saying it right now. So I have a few other books I can do, but let me. They do not have any. They're basically the same thing as this. They don't have an author, which is why I realized that this might be better than company like this, because I mean, even though they're screwing you because they want to trick everyone to think that they're, I mean, not trick. I mean, I'll tell you right now, the present question for 2018 to 2022 is the same thing in AP Physics 1, which is super stupid. Don't fall for any tricks on it. Like people will say some blah blah bullshit to convince you to buy something. And I'll tell you right now, it's bad in certain aspects of it. Um, oh, oh wait, this is actually Physics 2021. Sorry, yeah. Let's go to chemistry. Oh, it was a religion, and that's also 2021. I'll change it later. I don't care because the book is the exact same. If you actually, they never change it. Even with the new style today with environmental science, they didn't change it. It's the very old one. I don't know what's wrong with them. And composition, and yeah, it's weird. There's also U.S. government. Oh yeah, and also they got the politics wrong. They didn't get the structure right. So overall, they didn't know what the AP test was going to be about. So that's why I call them crap books sometimes. So uh, one of the old year books has been here for 70 years, but technically each book is different, thereby making them not an edition. So if you find one of these, but the trick is the AP book is not that old. What I'm talking about that is the AP exam is not 70 years old. It's not impossible to be 70 years old. Therefore, it's protected for copyright right now. Some of the questions are not because they literally ripped them off of other people, but how can you prove that? It's not hard. It's not easy to prove. So good luck with that. I know that free speech is gonna be. I know certain rules about speech, and they're not protected. Some of them, and shitting on some books are considered protected because they're commentary. I'm not trying to hurt them. I'm just commenting on their on a in their practices. The practice of reusing the same questions. They definitely do. I checked the 2018 physics book. They definitely do. I checked some of the other ones, and they never changed the practice test. It's infuriating me, and I hate it. Um, and for your AP Gov, they got the format wrong. Um, they literally did. The AP test is not like has graphs definitely. They got all those parts right, but the real AP test has them mixed up. Some of them mixed up. I can't say it because I'll break AP rules until 2 days after, which is Monday. I can talk about it, but I don't want to. Basically, they need to mix up the tests, and they don't actually have everything in one section, which is weird. This guy they had it like in block. They don't have it like that, which is screwed me over because in the I guess I can say it. In the final test, the AP test, I didn't realize. I mean, I thought, wait, there's only 51 questions because I didn't realize this whole blank file should turn it because I didn't think it like that. The the test here has a structure that it's like make it so that at least the AP prep book has it so that every page has something on it. That the VLAP test and then the certain test didn't have anything on our page, and that's my first AP test. I thought that was over, even though there's only 51 questions. There's 55 questions. I should have noticed that. My fault on that part. So that four question break, I checked everything else continuously, and then the last four questions I just put A because that's what I did, and that's not breaking AP rules. I have not said any of the questions, and I only described the problem with my AP test book about the structuring of these prep books, not the AP test. AP test was great, fine. It's actually pretty clean. Also, I hate the paper they made in the prep book. They did that very properly. So, and also it's already 2 days after. It's actually 4 days after, which means all the AP test has been given out. So therefore, I'm not breaking any rules. Um, Although, if I am, it's already an hour long video, so no one will check. Um, but that's something. Something, you know, I would say it's important to the curricular activities. Yeah, so 52 minutes in, no one ever hear that. But if they hear that, it's not my fault. I didn't say anything with the AP test. I didn't give any questions away. I'll never give a question away, that's for a fact. I'm talking about the horribility of this prep book. They didn't prepare me enough for me to just prep that, which was my fault. But again, this prep book was crap. In a certain way, it made me lose 4 points automatically. So shame on you. I'm gonna blame it on him. Because I want to blame it on myself. So there's a lot of prep books I can, but I will admit that I'm being a jerk. Okay, so am I done? Not quite. Um, okay, so I'm pretty sure I can tell about released practices now because let me check something. Am I allowed to talk about released practice exams? Let me pause this for a second. So over here it says you must have it like this. So yeah, 2 days. It was 2 days after. So good job. I checked it. I think they released it. If I don't remember correctly. Uh, mm, I did all that. Don't worry. Um, okay. So yeah, never released because they always reuse it. Yeah. They always reuse that, so that is considered bannable. But the FRQ I'm allowed to talk about. So yeah, I'm fine. I'm safe. And it's usually 2 days. It was 2 days, so it's fine. Um, so that's fun. Yeah, I wasted so much time on that shit. Um, oh, okay. I realized I will remember only half of it because directrix is something that's never in the test. But just remembered right now. Fuck, directrix is part of the freaking AP test. Sorry, I'm just looking at that now. No. Well, wait a second. BC is really weird. Why would it? That's not even AP stuff. That's BC. Why does it have BC stuff? Did I buy the wrong book? I'm starting to think we bought the wrong book. No, we didn't. We bought it right well. We have vector velocity. Other shenanigans. Yeah, you're right. But I'll start doing this later. But I never agreed. No deal slot and never. Um, because my brain was saying something random, and I had to say, looking over here and saying, "Oh, yeah, which I was gonna look for a book." Apparently, there's also King James version of the Bible, and I was looking for that book. Why? I'll explain later. And I never agreed to anything like that, so don't worry about it. As long as it's all in my head, it should be fine. Anyway, next thing I realized that we need to do is some text citation. I need text citation that I might need to put down. Down. So because I realize I'm gonna do some religious shenanigans later. Um, all religious books, please. Book. So these are what I'm gonna have to read for religious Bible. Why I'm looking for texts like this is just because I'm thinking of reading religion now too. Just because I want to be able to teach something about this and call them bad or good depending on it. But we'll start with King. I think we'll start with the. No, I'm not sure. Just the oldest Bible. King James Bible might not be the best because it's written by a king. Translation might be horrible. I know that much. So now I'm gonna say there's different versions of Bibles, which means fuck, I have to list them out. If I learn lab tonight, that'd be so much help. Also Barham book. Do you want me to learn about U.S. history? Be fair, right now there's actually two U.S. history books I have. The Barham one, and by William O. Kingnog, and one with the Teacher's Award. Big Fat Notebook, Americans, the Complete Middle School Guide by Warman. We also have that. We'll use both of them, and we'll talk about coin history later in American history. So we have some books. So we'll do it. All right. So the author does say what's it by. Who's the author with this? You need to put the author down. Publishing. Good job. It's just 16. Uh, Okay, so it's NA for author because I think there's so many authors that they forgot that put it in. Not. Oh wait, I'm gonna start with kill log, comma William O dot Kellogg. I will start doing this slowly. This is Baron's E to Z. I'm not gonna do the questions, man. American history. We'll do that one. What year was this made? It's for colleges all over the world. Um, hmm. Oh, it even says the person's it's by Baron. 먹고야, 먹고야. No, I don't care about if you hear the background noise anymore because it's too far away that no one would ever stupidly look at this. And then I hope not because that would be the dumbest thing I ever seen so far. And this is a book. Book. As long as you get the information all down, it should be fine. And this was copyrighted the series 1991 about I don't know. We're gonna go with the lowest one. Um, oh wait, this is not all hanging. I didn't realize this was not all hanging. I thought they were all hanging. Oh, let's see, hanging. We'll do hanging. Point. No, zero. Apply. Apply. I was weirded out. Like, what the hell's going on? I get it. Why this needs hanging. Hanging. And then the reason that this is not working is because this has not been set here, therefore it hasn't been registered. Okay, so we have two books here. One is a lot cartoony. Um, we'll talk a lot about this, and I will talk about one thing I don't get about American history, which is the World War. Why are we forgetting World War II, and why we're so easy to forgive things that happen to us? We'll talk about it. Like, for example, you do know that Japanese government has never said sorry to the USA, even though they started the war. They actually attacked us first. USA, we should be the one that attacks them because they attacked us first. But we don't care because they're helping us in our economy. But the government is the same as it used to be. If they're not a full democracy, they need to fix that, but they will not. So anyway, I'm done with this because let's see, minutes. I can go longer. My plan is we'll stay course for a bit going longer than normal. Actually, I don't think we will. I think we'll stop here. Yeah, I think we'll stop